Today on MTG Unpacked, it's Flesh and Blood Friday, and we're getting stuck into the Kayo Armory deck. So this thing is an awesome start, gets you into the classic constructed format. So we've got a 60 card deck plus weapons and equipment for Kayo, Armed and Dangerous. Alright, so let's get into it. So this was released on May 3rd, 2024. I actually would have picked it up earlier, but the sellers on TCG Player wanted outrageous prices. So retail price $39.90, and on TCG Player they were looking for more like $80 for this. So I did manage to pick it up. I think it was like $45. So still a bit higher than I would have liked, but still, this is a great way to get started in the classic constructed format. And they haven't actually done any classic constructed precons in ages. I think they did them early on, but then they moved to the Blitz decks. So Blitz is the format with the younger hero, less cards, and then classic constructed, you have the full deck here and the adult heroes as opposed to the young heroes. And the games typically go for much longer with this as well. Alright, so here is the star of the show. We've got Kayo, Armed and Dangerous. So it's a brute hero. You have one weapon zone. You may have only one-handed weapon or offhand equipped, and attack action cards you own get +1 while they are in any zone other than the combat chain. And first time you discard a card with 6 or more during each of your action phases, create a might token. Okay, so there is Kayo, just not a foil though, just a regular version. Alright, so let's see what else we get here. We've got a Mandible Claw, and then a QR code. So I guess this gives you some tips about the hero here. Nice little art card. And then what else do we have here? We've got Might along with another one. Okay, so 2 of those. Then we have Agility. So we're probably, nope, just one of those. Okay then. Savage Beatdown in red. And you'll notice that goes with the pitch value there. So we have 2 of those, 3. Okay, and then Strength Rules All. So a brute action. And this is actually, a bunch of these are majestic. So the rarity in the bottom there. So 1, 2 of those. Bare Fangs, just a common, but still important part of the deck. So we have 3 of those. Then Pulping in red. I remember that was one of the decent pulls. So we have 3 of those. Wild Ride. So a brute action attack. So we're getting 3 of those. Clash of Agility. And this is actually a brute or warrior action attack. So you can use that with either of those classes. So 2, 3, Clash of Agility, Wreak Havoc. Okay, generic action, so that could be used in other decks as well. So we have 3 of these. Humble, another generic action attack. So we're getting 3 of those. Rally the Rearguard, and that's something in the Blitz format you can only have up to 2, I believe, of each card. So we have Rally the Rearguard in red. So 3 of those. Bare Fangs. Okay, so Bare Fangs, I think red previously. Now we've got the yellow with the 2 pitch value. So we have 3 of those. Assault and Battery. Brute action makes sense to be in this deck. Pound Town. That is hilarious. Okay, so we have 3 Pound Towns there. Wrecker Romp. Loving the artwork in this as well. Very suited to our hero here. So 3 Wrecker Romp. Then we have Run Roughshod. And you'll notice a bunch of rares and majestics in this deck. Smash Instinct for blue, so that is 3 pitch value. So we have 3 of those. Reincarnate. And we have 3 of these. Okay, Riled Up. Here's another one. Brute Action Attack. We have 3. And then Agile Wind Up. Brute Warrior Action. Mighty Wind Up in blue. And that is a Brute or Guardian action attack. Battlefront Bastion. We have 3 of those. Knucklehead. Here we go. So here's some equipment. Brute equipment. That's probably what we're getting now. Yeah. Beaten trackers. So basically, when you're setting up your game board, you set up your equipment and stuff, your hero, and then that's when you, after that, you start drawing from your deck. And then we are flipping around here. Oh, okay. I didn't know we were getting a foil majestic. Strength rules all. Awesome. Then we have Savage Sash. Brute equipment chest. And another one. Okay, so 2, 3 foils so far. Hide Tanner. So there's some arm equipment for you. Brute action attack. Run Roughshod in foil. And that is it. Okay, so we got our 4 foils. Not too shabby, actually. So I was expecting the hero to be foil, but it was not to be. So this actually is a great way to get started in Flesh and Blood Classic Constructed. Until this point, I've had to recommend to everybody, basically just pick up a Blitz deck and you'll see if you like the game or not based on the quick games you have with that. And now it looks like you can move up to Classic Constructed. I imagine this would be somewhat competitive at your local Armory events. But, you know, people will like to soup this up, I'm pretty sure. So you could be outdone by other decks, of course. But let me know what you think about this one in the comments. I think next month they have a Bolton Classic Constructed deck. So I'd like to take a look at that one as well. And stay tuned next week for more Flesh and Blood. I'm thinking it'll be part of Mistveil if I get the boxes in time. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.